Well, we made it to Martin Creek Lake State Park. Now, normally this wouldn't be our first choice for a state park to go and camp at for a number of reasons. First off, it's on a power plant. It's a power plant lake. There's quite a bit of noise coming from the power plant at night. Most of the sites are 30 amp only, so during the heat of the summer you can't run that second AC if you have a 50 amp unit like I do. So it's just one of those state parks that we've overlooked, even though it is the closest state park to us from where Christy and I live here in Texas. Now, the only reason we're here this weekend is because we had some friends that invited us out, and you know me, I'm always looking for an excuse to go camping. So I'm like, okay, well, yeah, if you want us to go, we'll go. And I have to tell you, I'm really pleasantly surprised with this state park. It is a very, very charming state park. I would recommend this state park now. I mean, even though it's on a power plant, even though most of the sites are 30 amp, there's a lot of sites that are kind of hard to back into because they're all back-in sites. But we are in site number 38, and this is a site that's really cool for a family, because check this out. And you'll notice that it has a covered awning there for your picnic table. It does have a big fire pit right here. Unfortunately, we're under a burn ban right now, so we're not burning any firewood. This is a no sewer site, and but this is actually a 50 amp site. Look at all this space right here. You know, if you were a young family and you had a couple of boys that wanted to throw the football around, there's enough space right here in your own site. I mean, you don't have to go to the park. You can play all kinds of games. Heck, you could have a football game out here. I have been very pleasantly surprised by this state park, and it's one that we have thought about a number of times, but you know, there's always been a better place to go, or so we thought anyway. And then there are sites over on the lake there are some beautiful lake sites. I mean, you have to deal with the power plant noise, you have to deal with the lights at night, but it's actually kind of quaint. Now we're coming to the lakeside sites. Here is site number 45. Site number 46. Here is site number 48. Here is site number 49. And you may notice this white dust all over the place. This is for the Argentinian ants. And they're pretty bad out here, so anywhere your rig touches the ground, your wheels, anything that you have touching the ground, you want to coat it. You definitely want to protect your rig from the Argentinian ants, because they are very invasive and they will swarm your rig. Site number 51. Now this is site number 52, which is a really cool site right there.
Oh, that is cool. They fit in all of them?
Probably two of the best sites here are 53 and 52. Those are excellent sites there that have got great views of the lake. This site right here is site number 56, which has got a cone there, so it looks to me like it's closed for some reason. You can't go wrong on this site, on this camping loop, because all of the sites are beautiful. They're all very well shaded. Site number 78. One of the minor issues with this camping loop is the lack of parking. The sites are not very big, and they don't offer a lot of space for you to park. Like if you have an extra vehicle with you, you're kind of out of luck. The only place to park, and I'm glad they do have at least some parking, are these spots right here. And at the bathroom facility, you have these little vending machines with firewood in them. And right on the other side of us is site number 37, which is not a bad site either. Even though these sites on this end of the loop are not right on the lake, they're still very, very nice. And if your rig can fit in these sites, every one of these sites is beautiful. The only problem with them is that a lot of these sites are really small, so you're not going to fit a really big rig into a lot of these sites. So you'll have to check that if you make reservations here to make sure that the site is big enough for your rig. And also bear in mind that most of these sites are 30 amp. So if you come here during the summer, that's not going to work if you have a big rig and have 2 AC units. This is site number 27 right here. Here's site number 28. That was the Broken Bowl campsite loop that we were just on. And these right here are screened in enclosures. This one's number 17. Now mixed in with the screened in enclosures, they have a few cottages. That right there is cottage number 2, and it looks like it's occupied right now, so I'm not going to go over there. But the cottages do have air conditioning. Here is cabin number 1. I don't know exactly what these look like on the inside. And cabin number 2, which is occupied at the moment. Thank you so much for watching this video and following along with us on our journey, and we hope that our video has inspired you to visit Martin Creek Lake State Park. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Also, if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to follow us on all our future journeys.